Namaste. I'm Alakanandama, Ayurvedic doctor and principal of Alandi Ayurveda Gurukula, a unique apprenticeship-style Ayurveda school in Boulder, Colorado. So today we have a very interesting topic. We're talking about meal timings for Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. Let's start with Vata. If you're Vata, very likely you have Visham Agni, which just basically means you have dodgy digestion. It's like supposed to be like a flickering flame. So we tend to go with a little bit of smaller and more frequent meals for Vata because you may not be able to digest 3 square meals a day. If you can, go right ahead, have 3 square meals a day, if that's what you can manage. But oftentimes I found for my Vatas, what you need is a 2 meal plan with 2 snacks. So that could be a brunch and dinner with a couple snacks in between. That could be a breakfast, snack, snack, dinner, but generally kind of 2 meals and 2 snacks. Eat once you've got some appetite going. Have 2 pretty good-sized meals, as much as you're able to do. And what do I mean by a snack? I don't mean grabbing something from the vending machine at work. I mean nuts, seeds, or a mix thereof, fruit, a nourishing drink, a cup of soup, or a mini meal like an avocado toast or a wrap or some kind of smaller meal. So sorry to say this, but you have to be prepared for snacks and bring them with you. I know for Vata that can be difficult to do, but try to get in the habit of it. And if you have a Pitta in your life, ask them to organize your snacks for you. And if you have a Kapha in your life, ask them to nurture you with making sure you have your snacks packed. And that way you'll be able to have your 2 meals and your 2 snacks. Don't get overly hungry and spacey. Try to remember to eat and eat a little more frequently. If you are Pitta, most likely you have Tikshnagni, so you have a very hot, sharp digestive fire. And if you don't get your food, you could even find you're getting a little bit irritated. So as a Pitta, you do need those 3 meals a day. You need a breakfast, a lunch, and a supper, of which ideally, if you can swing it, lunch, which occurs in the Pitta time of the day, would be a main meal. Then you need 1 or 2 snacks. If you're a younger Pitta with a strong digestive fire, you probably need 3 meals and 2 snacks. If you're older, maybe 3 meals and 1 snack to hold you over if there's a longer gap, say between lunch and dinner. And again, the snack should be some healthy food. So plan ahead, shop for your snacks, plan out your snacks. Snacks are a great time to have your fruit. Pitta loves fruit. If you have nuts, as to be just little because they're kind of too oily and hot for Pitta on the whole. Seeds, or again, a nourishing drink, or a mini meal that you bring with you, but make sure you're always stocked with snacks. Pack your snacks. Never let yourself get over hungry because that can make the Tikshnagni get worse and worse. And so to Kapha, if you're Kapha, you may have a tendency to what we call Mandagni, which is just a dull digestive fire. If you find you're not a breakfast person, don't worry about it. However, let's try not to start the day with coffee. Let's try to start the day with a nice ginger tea, something to get your system going. Or some ginger tea with some oat milk, say. But let's try to have a good herbal beverage to start the day. And then ideal for you is a 2 meal plan. especially if you find weight is starting to roll on. Go for that two-meal plan, a main meal being brunch, and in an ideal world, that lighter supper by 6. If we can do things absolutely right for Kapha, and then you might want one snack in between those two meals, and especially that would be a good time to have your fruit. And again, plan out to have a nice comfort soothing snack like a fruit, and don't go with pastries and sweets as a pick-me-up in the late afternoon. Okay, I hope that's helpful. Don't forget to click the like button, and we'll see you again next week. Namaste.